That tiger's back. The tiger's back. Hey, Mark Gassert, Sales Concepts. It is Wednesday, and it is the day of our weekly interactive workshop. Once again, Sales Concepts, Mark Gassert from Peachtree Corners, Georgia, the peachiest place on the planet. Just a reminder, as you can see it ticking down there, you have till 11 a.m. Eastern to join us if you choose, as well as 8 a.m. Pacific. But just wanted to say a few words about this workshop that we're going to host here today. Winning engagement and closing business from prospects and customers is even more challenging sometimes today, what we're going through out there in the real world. And Sales Concepts is here to help you and your team meet that challenge and customize virtual programs and interactive online workshops. And that's what we provide. We do this on a daily basis. Most important of all, our weekly Wednesday workshops. And, how do you get hooked up? How does this work? What are we talking about? Well, if you go right here to Mark, or I should say mgassert at salesconcepts.com, that's my email. You can register right here. It is establishing value. That's what we're going to be talking about today. 4 different types. It is $139 for 1 hour of 60 minutes of pure engagement. Everybody gets an opportunity to talk. Yes, there is a moderator. And like I said before, we have people from various industries, walks of life, titles, positions. We welcome all. We do not discriminate. And it's a good time. And my challenge to you is if you choose to do this moving forward, even for today or every Wednesday, and I will extend this invitation that if you and when you register for $139, you take the workshop, you sit in, and you say, hey, you know what? This thing was a bust. We will be more than happy to refund the $139. So hope you can join us today. And if you can't, feel free to go to our website, salesconcepts.com. There might be a program, uh, a customized offering that we have out there from an educational perspective. I will tell you this, none of us read from a book. We all carry the bag. And, in the sense of the blocking and tackling of sales, what's going on out there today, that's what we're all about. We take your intel, we customize it for you so you can go out there and sell more profitable business and the type of strategic processes that we offer. Now, the way we look at it, training should be productive, competitive, and tailored to the individual and enjoyable, and it's designed to improve performance. That's what it's all about. Designed to improve, try and talk, Mark, your performance. And we believe there's more than one right way to do this. Okay? So just remember, always, 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 when you're answering questions, all prospects and customers have this in the back of their mind as you're talking to them day in and day out. What's in it for me? The WIIFM format, and why should I talk to you? So, and what do customers and prospects value most? Well, that should be pretty obvious, right? It's all about them and always will be about them. So you got to give them sources of value. And value is the key of knowing how to craft questions and messages that create customer engagement. And I think one of the best ways to do that is with a statement, also with some ideas that are applicable to that type of industry that you're working alongside of. So, what we are is a value source, an extension of your team. So, how to use value questions and propositions to generate a meaningful environment for customer engagement. We're going to talk about that as well. And real quick, I'll just hit on these. Number one, you're going to determine if you Want to join us today? Determine what your prospect or customer values using targeted questions. Number two, assess your prospects or customer source or value to position your products and services meaningfully. Number three, create a compelling message for prospects or customers using value propositions, that all favored value proposition. I like to think of these workshops as the blocking and tackling, like I said earlier, of sales. So, who's going to win a football game? It's the team that, you know, executes those fundamentals in blocking and tackling, right? And I don't care how highfalutin tootin' your offense is. If you're not providing value, then there's going to be a disconnect. If you're not providing a service that's applicable and you can help somebody out there with their particular problem, because that's what we all do. We help people solve problems, and they say, hey, you know what? That is going to help me, and I am going to move forward with this and not worry so much about the cost because I understand the value. But that's your job, and that's what we teach. So, with all that, we have a comment or two out here. Let's see. Oh, hey, look who it is. Randy Chafee. Man, this guy is everywhere. Good morning, Randy. Thank you for hopping on board. And I soon have to leave because I got to go do my thing and hit the phone. But that's always fun. Thanks, Randy. I appreciate you being here. Really do. And sorry I missed last evening, by the way. I understand there was a little bit of a disconnect, but I'm going to catch the replay. I heard went very well. Randy is very successful in his own right, so you need to check this man out right here. I'll pop up his name. You can go on the internet and you'll find him on Facebook, Instagram. He's everywhere. I always say Randy's dandy, man. He's a cool dude. So moving along here, one of the things I wanted to do, let's see. We talked about, where we're at, what we're doing, and, different type things that are out there. My all-time favorite, Napoleon Hill. I'm going to leave you with this. This is kind of a cool quote, and this kind of keeps things simple, simplistic for me. If you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way. Let me read that again. If you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way. And I guess that's what we try and do at Sales Concepts. That's what I live by. I am not some big monster mash guy out there in the stratosphere. I'm a person just like you every day, chipping away at it. But if you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way. And that is a mouthful by the master himself, Napoleon Hill. So I know some of you read and have read a lot of his books. You probably still do. Think and Grow Rich, the granddaddy of them all. Then there's other publications out there as well by the man. And speaking about the man, I have to, when I say Napoleon Hill, I'm going to give you some credit here. My friend from Atlanta, Benjamin Franklin Gay III. That's right, I said that. And the Pride of East Lake. You have to put his name out there because it goes hand in hand. So, well, thank you. Kind words, my friend. Okay, and here's Randy again. Keep up the great work, brother. Thank you, Randy. I appreciate it. And it's always fun to speak in front of a microphone, more importantly, the camera. So if anybody ever wants to try this, give it a shot. It's quite invigorating. It'll humble you to the nth degree, as I like to say. With that, we hope you can join us. Excuse me for digressing. It is today, Establishing Value. It is the 20th, and it is $139. And it's 60 minutes of pure engagement. And we have people from Randy's industry. We have people that are, they sell services, they sell products, you name it. And there's a various sundry of individuals that attend these things. It's always kind of cool to see what, and what they do, how they do it, and it's always fun when we talk to people about. I've got seasoned salespeople, and I always love that one because I use myself as an example. But the sales game has changed, and if anybody can attest to that, Randy Chafee can, because he's been doing it for quite some time, probably even longer than me. And you constantly have to work at implementing new processes that are out there that are applicable to today's marketplace because there are different consumers, probable purchasers that are out there, and they're looking for help and they're looking for somebody that wants to partner with them. Now, whether you choose to come on board with sales concepts, that's really insignificant. But as long as you're doing something to better you and your organization, my hat goes off to you. I think that's tremendous. There are some people I call, I will tell you the truth, they don't do any type of training. They're happy where they're at, and that's cool too. So, what this is about is me coming on here and, just extending to you, the audience, an invitation to take a look at some of the programs that we offer. You might see some value out here, and if there is, feel free, and I'll put it up here again. You can always reach me. It's pretty simple. Right here I am, M. Gassert at salesconcepts.com. There's the registration website, or you can go to salesconcepts.com to check us out. It's $139. And if you want to get real crazy, feel free to connect with me at 678-624-0895. Always like to talk on the phone because I spend a lot of time on it. And with that, as always, be a leader, be a friend, most important of all, be of service. Once again, this was an extension of Mark's message, Sales Concepts. Yes, from Peachtree Corners, Georgia, the peachiest place on the planet. Wishing everybody out there a very, very successful Wednesday. I will catch you later.